Oh, hi there. It's me from the internet. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm here with my Wii. Would anyone like to play Super Mario Kart? Or Paper Mario? Or Defend Your Castle for some reason? Just kidding. We're playing The Last Story. Because I paid $90 for it. And, that's how we roll. Menu. There's multiplayer in this game?
Hi.
Hi. Domo!
Arigato.
Were you going to play anything today?
I can go after you.
Alright. Well,
Don't worry. Oh, wait, I'm hot. Am I really loud?
no.
Okay.
Hi, it's me. I'm...
Are you sure? Are you sure I'm not hot on you? I hope I'm not hot. It's just I accidentally touched my little microphone noggle before, like,
Your noggle?
putting it on space. You know, the little dial thing.
Yeah.
Where you have to hit the button to put it on stasis, otherwise you'll reset the
Alright, let me tell you about my boy Zale. He's here, and he's gonna give you hail.
I had a lovely time talking with Seren. Your travels sound so interesting.
Seren, what have you been telling her?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Well, too bad. My lips are sealed.
My lips are sealed, innit?
Honestly. I guess it's time you went home. I'll see you off.
Thanks for going on a date with me.
That makes sense.
Is everything okay?
Well, I do have a daughter, Crystal.
Before I go, there's a place I'd really like you to take me.
I don't...
Now. It's the middle of the night.
Do you have the noise suppression stuff turned on?
It's somewhere really special to me.
Sorry.
This might be the last time
'Cause,
I can ever sneak out of my home. So I must
I can
go
hear
there.
you
I have to.
jostling
Please,
things.
I really didn't mean to do that. Let me... See, this is why I thought that maybe I changed or fucked up my settings. It seems like my volume is fine.
When you go to the voice connected thing next to the hang up button, do you have the noise suppression thing on?
Oh, no, I don't.
Okay. That explains why I've heard you rustling and bustling.
Okay. Alright.
Anyway, let me tell you about this video game, The Last Story. I did an Aladdin with this girl who's clearly a princess, and she's showing me the light of a dead land.
I should no longer be disturbing
all
you
those stars are the light
in
of
ways
life.
that truly annoy you
They're exact
and
opposites,
upset you,
but they both have the same glow.
audio-wise, in your ear
This
holes.
is my special place.
How is the audio balance on this stream?
I remember my mother standing
I
there.
don't know, I'm not watching your stream.
I'm asking the population, the
And
public.
my father was here, giving me a piggyback.
Oh,
My mother
How do
and
we all
father
sound
both passed away
in
when
your
I was
ear
very
holes?
all right. How
young.
do
I
we
don't
sound?
have that many memories of the time we
In
spent
our
together.
ear holes.
In our
But
ear
for some
holes.
reason, I still vividly
Yeah.
remember coming here with them.
I remember when we went to Disneyland once.
Wow.
Oh,
It's
you've been to
amazing.
Disneyland? Oh wait, yeah, you did talk about
I've
that
been to
last
Disneyland
time.
multiple
It's new
times,
to your show.
and I've been to Disney World multiple times.
My father taught me
You've
that
probably
when we came
been
here
more
together.
times than me.
There was another meteor shower then.
Because I used to have
that I
cousins
think
in
about it.
Orange County.
I've seen one before too.
So, you know, that's a reasonable drive
was
to
a kid.
Disneyland.
It's been a long time since I've thought about those days.
Now I don't talk to those cousins. Anyway, I
What
got
are
you.
those?
They're
I
lenses.
got you. It's a
They're a memento of my dad.
look. It's a
He used
sick
them to look up
ass.
at the sky.
It's like a telescope in it, but for paws.
How we doing tonight, boys?
Ah,
Okay, how are you?
Would you like to see my lucky star?
You feeling better, Harley? Last time we tried to hang out with you, you
yeah, you were.
gone through something.
Find the goddess statue to the left.
It's a different something today.
Mmm.
Then look for the blue star she's pointing
No,
to.
I just wasn't,
You had a migraine.
That one?
yeah.
Yes. My star should be just above the blue one. Yes, that's it. They call it
Call
the
it the twin swans, innit?
Isn't that 2 stars?
Well, yes, but it's what they mean. They're stars that can change your destiny.
Hey, most of these
What's your
reviews for
lucky
this
star?
5060 Ti 8GB version
That
seem
one?
to say
It's not worth your
8
money.
gigabytes, right.
It's kind to
Not worth
everyone,
it.
But it's a tiny bit indecisive.
What? Really?
What game are you playing?
I'm playing The Last Story, Harley.
What's that?
It's a Nintendo.
JRPG.
It's a game by the Final Fantasy man.
But I've
That
suddenly
came out on the
remembered
Wii.
something.
What is it?
Sakaguchi.
The Gooch. It's got a Nobuo Uematsu soundtrack. And honestly, it's pretty good. Once again, Uematsu is not a guy who phones it in, I feel like. Even when
Well, no.
he's doing fucking weird-ass concept albums like Dear Friends, where he's just like, alright, I'm gonna do all of these Final Fantasy V songs, but they're done by Sami throat singers.
I'll just say this. Yes, unless you're talking about the weird mobile game era of Wii.
Sure.
That is absolutely phoned in. That man took his paycheck with those games.
I haven't listened
Which-
to the Fantasian soundtrack, so I guess...
Okay, that one's fine. Like his pre-Fantasian work with mobile, not so great.
What's the name of that?
Terra Wars.
Yeah, Terra Wars. Or Terra Battle?
He's everyone involved with that is absolutely phoning it in.
Hey, it kept the company afloat.
Yep.
This girl, this woman in this cutscene is
Yeah.
dressed like every Final Fantasy character at the same time.
Yeah,
All right.
it's the Final Fantasy man.
Like,
So
if
I've
you
got
just-
riveting.
If you just
Sorry,
took
go ahead.
every single female Final Fantasy character and fed them into a machine
song is
and
that?
had it print out
My
a
mother always
generic
used to sing
character,
it
it
to
would
me.
print her out.
I think there are words to it as well. But I was small, so I don't remember them.
Yeah, but they're British.
Do they have to be?
Oh. Hey, Chris Zombie Pie Redacted. Touch your
Yeah?
shoulder. Am I right, homies?
Touch her shoulder.
Touch your shoulder.
That's
No.
how. Touch
Touch
her.
her shoulder.
Touch her.
Zaya,
Touch her.
tell me what your dream is.
That's how you show.
My
God,
dream.
pussy.
Listen,
Fucking
I
touch her.
Wow.
listen. Hi.
No, man. This is why.
Don't laugh.
This is why I'm single.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
won't
say
laugh at
you finished my sentence
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta touch the shoulder. Touch her
Hey.
shoulder.
Listen, I'm terrified of touching shoulders.
My dream.
Chris Zombie
Uh-huh.
Pie, Redacted,
A knight?
and
What?
Arbitrary
Yeah.
Braden the Water.
Why
Yeah.
a knight of all things?
Are you two familiar with Crusader Kings?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you want to see a wild mod I found for Crusader
My
Kings?
village got burnt to the
Is
ground.
There
it
are many.
racist?
I mean,
That's how I lost my mum and dad.
what Crusader Kings content
There
isn't
was no one to
racist?
protect
It's
us.
Crusader
That's a
Kings.
good. That's a good point. I feel like every Paradox mod
What about
community
you, Lisa?
has a little bit of
What's your
racism.
dream?
But
Well,
okay.
no, it's like, it's inherent in the game. You're playing a game
I don't
about
know.
conquering the world.
I guess I'd like to try.
I mean, you're playing a game about
being stuck at home all the time.
being a
I'm a
terrible
prisoner of my
medieval
own mind.
Anyways,
dynasty.
okay. Describe.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on
Sounds to me People are
I'm
just
gonna turn
concerned about
on
the safety.
stream in Discord for you.
How would you like it, Zale? A life where you aren't permitted to go outside?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Well,
This is just
So
that
what's your-
scene from Aladdin.
I know what you're going to
So
say.
what you're looking at
I know that the world isn't
is
all
North
I understand
America
What?
good, but I want to see
Finally.
the world for what it is, good and
in
bad.
the year
I don't want to be
2666.
ignorant.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so they made it to where you can be like
Zale,
a Native American or a Native tribe, and then just play it using the same system.
Well, no.
would you take me
So
away with you?
this is
Anyway, right now.
the year 2666,
Mm-hmm.
set about 300 years.
I'm trying to watch the cutscene.
Just
Give me a
pulling your
sec.
leg. Bet I had you going.
Lisa?
Oh, I just wanted to say it. I'll go straight home, like I promised. So don't you worry. Thank you
Okay,
so much. for
That's pretty
today.
cool. Yeah. As much as I like me a good Paradox, it does feel like Paradox has some sort of weird.
Oh, you're telling me
bias in terms of-
Paradox fans are either Nazis or like
disappeared into the hustle and bustle.
There really are a lot of Nazis, but
Nazis
they-
are
the
like
company.
anarchist trans women.
Walked away.
No.
He
The
suddenly
company in
felt
general,
cold
especially
and
when
alone,
making
like
campaigns,
a wonderful
they
dream.
have a history of not filling in the African and North American continent with
Mm-hmm.
native people.
Well, yeah, that's
Especially in
just
their
it's
older
just
era
empty
games.
land that needs to be claimed.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty cool.
mean,
Aro.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say for
Welcome back. Where's the girl?
I don't know about like Hoi
She went
4
home.
or Europa Universalis because I've never played those two.
Both of those games are very
And you're
popular
okay that?
with
Never see her again.
weird
Yes.
racists.
Listen, Matt. Listen. Yes. I just
What choice did I have? Yes, I feel sorry for
this
her.
mod in particular, one of the
There's
things I
nothing I
really
can do.
like about it is that nothing makes any sense.
Mm.
So like what religion do you think the leader of California would be in the year 2666?
Cyber God.
Yeah.
He is of the harmonious way.
Okay.
So you're telling me this is just bad sci-fi writing?
Kind of. It's like post-bad sci-fi.
Okay.
Like,
You don't give up at the
Like-
first
Postmodern.
sight.
Okay, got
The
it.
ladies like a man.
well, it's
who's
like, so
persistent.
the basic conceit is that, like, pre the event,
Yeah,
the
Brayden.
world
Ladies like men who are
was-
persistent.
I
Gross.
having
Game is
experienced
telling
that firsthand, I can tell you, they really aren't. They really don't.
Yeah, but if they're playing hard to get, that means they like you.
I once again, having experienced some of that firsthand, sometimes they just don't like you in that way.
We didn't
yeah.
come here to play
Yes.
around.
I've had that too.
Our next job should be confirmed tonight. It's getting pretty late.
But
I love
anyways,
it.
yeah, Harley, this is kind of cool. I
Yeah.
won't lie.
So you've got, like, some people whose religions are, like, you know, California is the harmonious way, and then you've got, you know, religions based on like real world indigenous faiths extrapolated out to 400 years, 600 years in the
Shadowrun
future.
did some of that.
And then also you just have Mormonism.
Yeah.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
if you're in the Mountain West, yeah.
Yeah, Utah still around, Mormonism still here.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
mean,
tired.
Oh, no, wait. No,
Look
wait,
at
I've seen this
Chief
before.
Judge Ammon of Utah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm looking at this. The implication, Braden, is that this is the native tribe with the gold tablets.
We've got our new
Yeah,
This is
sure.
fucking great.
Great.
I'm sick of fighting those lizard things.
And then you can also
We're
come
doing
over
guard
to
duty
the
at
West
Luculus
Coast,
Castle.
or to the
A bit
East
more
Coast,
appealing, eh?
where you can find
Not
such
bad.
wonderful
The Count's throwing a
religions
ball. He's
as
invited all the cities rich and
principalism,
powerful, and they don't have the manpower to cover it.
or
Where's
I bet
wokeism?
there'll be some classy drinks.
or
on offer.
We're heading
Mayflower.
off as soon
If
as
you're
you're all
in
ready.
Connecticut, you can
Got
be
that?
of the Chowder folk culture.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Ready
If
to
you're
go?
from New
Hurry up,
York,
then.
the island, you are a
ball.
Gothamite.
I haven't been part of that world for years, mind. But I still remember.
I wonder if the castle has a library. I do love visiting libraries.
But if you're from Greater New
suspect I
York,
wouldn't be
you're
allowed.
Hudsonian.
A ball, eh? Sounds fun. No one will mind if I take a few little hors d'oeuvres, right?
Again, the touch of that Utah
Ready to go?
Mormonism, Native American tribe being
Then
the
let's
tribe
head to
of
the
the
castle.
golden tablets.
Sure.
Good touch.
Yep. No, that's
There's like
I respect
there's
it.
like 4 different
They fully committed to the
cultures.
bit, Braden.
yeah. No, I understand.
Or-
It's one of the 4 things everyone knows.
1 month away.
There's like
and the
5
whole
different
castle was
cultures
filled
in the
with
Michigan
excitement and
area
anticipation.
Yeah.
that all hate each other.
After
You
all,
could be a
the great
Michigander,
houses of
you could
Argonne
be
and Rambert were to be joined in holy
Potawatomi,
matrimony.
which is I
Such a
think supposed to
momentous
be
occasion was the focus of the entire
like
empire.
a Native American culture. You could be a Motowner. You could be a Up
Would you
Norther.
look at that? Well, I tell you, this Argonin chap is no slouch.
Seren, stop gawping like an idiot.
The ball is due to
Yeah.
start soon. There could be feuding nobles
If
together in
you're
the same
from the
place.
other side of the
So take
Michigan
care that
or the
nothing
Great Lakes, you're a
unfortunate
Yooper
happens.
Sure thing. Seren, try not to show off your
or a
complete
Shield
lack
Shorer.
of class.
Fucking
Shut
all
up,
of
Kyle.
Canada
You're
is
a
like
fine one to
split
talk.
into various weird tribal like straight up actually like
What's
tribal
up?
government style
I was just thinking.
peoples,
I've got a long way to go.
some of which are Native American and
Ah,
some of
you
which
mean the
are
Knights.
just
They're in a
still
different
backwards
league to
French
us.
speaking white people.
People may fear us mercenaries, but they look down on us too. I'll join them. Someday.
Maybe being a knight.
Dream on, mate.
It's no dream. Follow me, and I swear I'll make knights out
Backwards.
of all of you.
I know.
Yeah,
you will.
they speak Quebecois but backwards.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's how it's pronounced. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. We've
I
done
need
that
to
joke
sort
so
out a
many
few
times.
things here
I know.
before the ball.
I know.
You can go take a look around. Knowing the layout of the castle might come in handy.
Anyways, so
If you want to go back,
What? I'm talking about in my Crusader Kings
Quite
mod.
natural, considering I own a ship.
Talking shit
Quite
about the
natural,
Yoopers.
Considering my
You're
state.
talking shit about the. I've summoned Yatsu.
Why don't you accompany me? Spending
Tell you,
dusk on a boat is
yeah,
particularly
fuck.
enjoyable.
You do talk about yourself
No,
a
actually,
lot.
Yoopers are very nice to me.
hey,
What did you
don't
say?
you have like playoff hockey to watch, Canadian?
Isn't that wonderful?
Listen, I don't necessarily need to
Don't
watch
you have
hockey,
basketball
okay?
trades to be mad about,
like-
American?
Yeah, shouldn't you be like,
Yeah.
shouldn't you be obsessed over the fact that your
Yeah.
team for basketball has been ass for the last 20 years of your life?
Yeah,
High
yeah, they were
society.
good for a year. But anyways, the Habs are losing massively against the Caps.
family's assets.
Yeah.
And then,
I think you should kill him, and I think he killed everything.
and then, alongside him, there is.
Why
Chief
is Daisy
Judge
saying that I
Ammon
should
of
be
the
killed?
Knights are being trained by
No,
General
not you.
Astar.
Alright.
General Astar.
Thank you
for
not
You're-
wanting to kill me, Daisy.
Imperial Army, isn't
You're
he?
fine.
But I heard.
All right,
he left his
Yatsu.
position to go on a
Which
journey.
which
What
which
is
of
he
these
doing here?
fine, nightmarish, Canadian, future cultures should I start as?
What are your options?
I died.
I last saw Lady.
Well, like,
I last
you
saw
always
Lady
die in
Calista
Crusader
when she was a
Kings because you
mere
play as a
slip of
whole
girl.
dynasty, but my
I'm
dynasty
sure she
didn't
must have
make
grown
it.
into a
Yeah.
fine young
More like
Unfortunate.
I can't wait to see her.
Dynasty. Well, okay, so we
What
could
if?
play...
Okay, hear me out. What if the girl I hung out with the other day? What if she's the girl who's going to be wed to the nobleman?
Mm. Mm.
Yatsu,
Can you
What,
tell me what colour dress Lady Callista will be wearing? I'm sorry, milady. I do not
what
know.
part of Canada
don't?
do you live in?
Toronto.
Like, okay, well, don't just fucking say the guy's city out on fucking
Yes,
stream.
a
I would,
city
like,
of like 10 million people.
Or, yeah. Like, good luck finding me, motherfucker.
do you
Y'all
know
never
how
catch
few-
me.
You know how few 10 million people is?
I
No
mean, I
idea.
can look up the population of Toronto right now.
Anyways, I
Instead of
guess
Yeah, look at the
streaming
greater
my
Toronto
fucking
area.
video game.
What? You can play
Hey.
the video game.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry. I
if you
thought we
played
were.
video game. Play the video game.
Video games aren't real, they can't hurt you.
I'm watching you play the video game.
Anyway, Toronto has a population of the Greater Toronto region has a population of 9,765,188.
One of like 3 or 4 Canadian cities with more than 1 million people.
Yeah.
And that's not counting Mississauga, which has like 2 million.
Oh boy. Some of this blur. You know,
it was
Is there
It's a
any
Wii
girl
game.
in the world that is beautiful enough to suit me?
I'm gonna snoop around, I am.
Snoopity
I'm
snoop
I'm
snoop.
sorry, but this area...
Culture.
You know, I do think that to a degree, some elements of like anti-aliasing is overrated, but this era of console game where you can see the parallaxing and the jaggies does
these-
bother
They
me.
keep such elegant maids
The
in this game.
it's specifically the
Here's
late
all
era
pretty.
PS2 and Wii cross-gen
You'll
games
make me blush.
Yeah. They were
where
especially bad.
they're kind of pushing the hardware maybe a little bit past what it should.
Fucking straight up legendary South American
keep such
W. Sao Paulo is the most developed county in the world.
Sure. Sao Paulo is where my brother-in-law's
Brazil.
family's from.
In the Crusader Kings mod that I'm running.
Kanana the sorceress.
Mention call Zeto.
Yeah, Brazil. Hey, Zeto didn't agree when I said his mother tongue sounded like drunken slurred Spanish.
Well, it depends if the Portuguese talking it
I'm
or the Brazilian.
Brazilian Portuguese.
Because Brazilian Portuguese, it's way worse.
Such a beautiful collection.
Yeah.
But what about
I wish I could
natural
read
Portuguese?
I doubt they'd lend any
Still
to
not
the
great.
mercenary, though.
I,
Okay, if I was talking Portuguese, I would talk more like this.
So wait, you're saying
I'm not
that
even kidding.
like
it's like Castellan
Portuguese
versus
are
Latin
like
American
Italians?
Spanish.
Jak tu vais fazer isso?
It's the same thing.
They talk
Language
from like
develops
the bottom of
differently
their
over
throat for some
time.
reason.
all I know is that the weird small community of Portuguese in the South Bay, which there are quite a few.
Yeah, do they make
have an
natas?
entire corner. They do, but again,
Alright, those
I've
are good. You should
mentioned
eat them.
again, it's seasoned well. It's very delicious. Portuguese people burn the shit out of their meat like it's charred. It's delicious still. But
Okay,
they
that must
cook
be a
the shit out of
California thing because I ain't fucking dealing with. I've never dealt with that shit once.
They-
Not once.
Well done meat. Well done meat.
I've
Not
been
once
to an
have I dealt with
Argentine asado, and if that shit ain't like still pink in the middle, you're doing it wrong.
You know, it's possible to char your meat and have
Please
it be
refrain
pink.
from entering this room.
No, every single Portuguese
What I'm hearing is
person
that people are shitty
in
cooks in California.
has
I mean,
said,
that's true.
Remember, we like our meat well done.
California
Sounds like a bunch
is
of cowards.
Yeah,
a
no
godless
less than 2 to 3
nightmare.
Portuguese in my area explain this to me. We
What
like it
do
well
you-
done.
What do you think, Yatsu?
I am
about the
telling
fact-
you right now that that is bullshit. I have been to Portugal. They do not cook shit well done.
Even
What
the
do you-
beef.
Especially the beef. Are you kidding me?
Is that one of
Right,
your friends?
maybe
Unless
you
you're
should
talking
come
about
down
famous
here and
water,
talk
where
to these
that's
people
basically
about
just like
how they've
discarded
sacrilege
bits,
their
where
own
they
culture.
basically just overcook it because they don't even want to know what they're eating.
It's like how when you get
Come on then. Say it again if you're hard enough.
I like a little pink even on my chicken.
Nope, absolutely not.
I heard
Wait,
the
what?
way
You don't like a little
mercenary
pink in
just now.
chicken?
What is wrong? Don't even. You're not. Don't even joke about that.
I need
I'm
you.
saying
Don't
I can't
even
stand
fucking
your
joke
hiding
about
in
that.
that
Need
Oh,
you
she's picking
to
a
say
fight.
fucking psych right now.
The little bit of blood in chicken meat, it's not actual blood. It's like coagulated shit.
It doesn't matter what it is. Chicken is not a safe meat to eat anything south of
You
well
want some as
done.
well, you old git.
Lady Mercenary.
Okay.
Yeah, next time you're gonna tell me that you get a
I
brain worm or
I
something.
follow the FDA's guidance of 165, but I get it to 165 and not anymore. I'll say that.
So would you humor me and leave your weapon sheathed?
Fucking Zombie Pie says he likes his chicken to have just a little bit of pink in it.
I wouldn't recommend
Sure,
that.
whatever. You've killed the mood now anyway.
Anyways,
And
Yatsu, what do
I've
you
got
think
things to do.
about the fact that the Yooper culture is also universally
Crisis averted.
neo-Viking?
This day is a joyous one.
Religious.
Hell
Want
yeah.
to enjoy it.
I mean, when I was there was a bunch of Protestants.
Hmm.
But sure,
In the hypothetical year 2666.
sure, that makes sense.
Well, we got cyberpoped.
Hold on,
what were
actually,
you
I gotta
thinking?
switch
Let me
to
tell you,
fate.
hell of a
No
fireworks
one
show,
would believe
show
a
in
knight if they saw you
Escanaba
behave in such a manner.
General.
on the 4th of July.
The public expects us to act with decorum.
Here's what
at all
AI
times.
on Google
To
is
betray
saying.
that
A little
trust
bit of
is a
pink
great
and cooked
dishonor.
chicken can be normal and doesn't
My
necessarily
sincere
indicate it's
Don't
apologies.
fucking
undercooked.
listen to AI.
Okay, listen,
It's AI. The AI said it's fine.
listen. Okay, there are certain instances where
Raise
your
your head,
chicken
Therese.
can be fully cooked and there's a little bit of pink,
No need
but
to
it is
look so
almost
depressed.
exclusively if you
My
are cooking
apologies,
chicken
General.
that has bones in it still.
Yes.
If it
Yeah.
is boneless
I
chicken
just paid
and
a
there's
visit to the
pink,
castle
it's
barracks.
not fucking done. Anyways,
see.
there is
Your
still
thoughts, General.
Catholicism. The current pope is Archbishop
Lazarus
Primate
Island is
Jorge.
too peaceful.
What? I'm sorry. I must be missing some context.
Knights
What?
will
Look
forget
at
their
my
swords.
stream in the Discord.
They think not of their duty, but only of themselves.
How do you guys like your pork?
I agree, General.
Don't
Look,
fucking joke.
Fucking cooked. You godless heathen! I like my pork cooked.
Yeah, like everyone else on Earth, we cook our pork. Thank you very much.
I think that you can have a little bit of pink in pork too.
Therius,
You straight up can't.
I am thinking of
ZP.
trading
That's how you get a goddamn
Pretty-
parasite. You understand
I'm
that,
pretty
right?
sure you can have a little bit of pink.
You straight up cannot. Dog.
I'm gonna look this up.
that worry.
Okay.
No,
Google
do
AI
not look
says
it up.
it's safe
First
to eat
off,
Stop listening to
pork.
AI!
It's cooked to an
I'm
internal
going to
temp of
fucking
145.
come through the screen like Sadako.
This island hides something darker. If there is anywhere that requires
good
more
news,
lights,
evangelism's
is it
still
not
around in the year
With each day that goes by,
2666.
More pain is caused
Finally.
throughout the Empire by the land's decay.
Look, I'm not saying that you
island is
cook
a
the
key
chicken and
location.
it's still clucking.
So having
Or
an idea
you
that
hear
I-
an oink when you poke
need-
it with the stick,
ensure peace
the
throughout the
pork with the
entire
stick.
empire.
I'm saying.
Listen, I know you like doing bits, but like, man, someone could fucking die if they listen.
You're
to it.
going
Don't
to
fucking-
shit out your entire
We must
intestine.
work together with that person.
Yes, General. It will be as you wish.
Anyway,
There he is.
white-haired
It's
twink
just
man,
me.
clearly a
You
villain.
need to be so formal.
As you command.
There he is.
You know,
I just
for
said
someone who's got a
not
ponytail, I sure don't understand how it's tied together
to-
there.
You're not a hit with the ladies.
Anime.
What do you mean? It's
Hair
it's
gel.
First off, not a ponytail. That's a braid.
The
Yeah, but,
city's
like-
nice enough, but the castle's filled with some right creeps.
Nah, like you got to put some sort of like tie at the
The
end of that.
city's nice enough.
If you do your braids tight enough.
Yeah, but it's not a tight braid. The braid basically starts halfway through. He's got a bob and then it goes into a braid.
I don't.
Oh, look at Jatsu applying the laws of physics
Maybe
to
it's
anime
not
hair.
real hair. Maybe it's
wig?
maybe it's a hairpiece.
He's wearing a powdered wig.
What's
You
the
know what
matter?
that
Are
checks
you
out.
lost?
It's likely a powdered wig.
This is
You're
my
not wrong.
first time here as well. Sometimes I get
It's
lost.
the anime
Hey,
equivalent
Ferris.
of a powdered wig,
General,
which is
I'm sure one of the servants would
fucking-
guide you.
Anyways,
stupid.
what I came here to
And
talk
made me
to
look like a
Braden
fool?
about
Certainly
was
not.
the latest newsletter
So you
from
see, if you're
Biffman
seeking a
101
guide, you
from
might wish to
Collection
look
Chain.
elsewhere.
Uh-huh.
And boy howdy, his monthly update.
What?
This is a doozy.
Okay, what exciting nightmare
Game
point-and-click
number
adventure
1.
game?
The Arrival by The Arrival
What's
CD-ROM
the matter?
adventure
This is
by
mine. General.
Interration
So you
and
see?
Live Film and Media Works.
That
This thing
uncouth
looks like a
woman
fucking
raised her
nightmare.
hand to that knight.
Game
How
number
she
2.
faltered when she saw General Astar's
Braveheart,
magnificent
the
form.
interactive CD-ROM experience.
Finally.
That's not real.
There's actually
when did
two
Braveheart come out? 95?
Yeah.
That's the
this
perfect year
was-
for interactive CD-ROM experiences.
Yeah.
Was Braveheart
Um,
95? I thought it was like 97 or something. I could very well be wrong.
Anyways.
Hey Siri, when did the movie Braveheart come out?
There are 2 Braveheart video games. This is one of them. The other was by
Eat
IDOC.
shit!
This answer is from facts.net.
Game number 3. The Crow, City of Angels.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is a 3D game with a 3D recreation of said actor well after the fact.
Yep. I remember this.
Yeah, that exists
This
on
was
the
not a
Saturn.
well-liked game.
By Acclaim.
Oh, Acclaim, makers of quality.
Game number 4, Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo.
Okay.
And then
Seren's
game number
flashed her
5.
fangs, eh? She excels at
Steven
making trouble.
Spielberg's
By the way, I
director's
think
chair.
Dagran's all done
That
with
sounds
the
like
preparation.
another
It
95
should still be on the second
multimedia
floor,
CD
near the top of the
bullshit.
stairs.
Sure is. It sure is.
Hey, where in Canada actually is Toronto?
It's
Ontario?
Eastern Toronto. Yeah.
The game stars super hot, in quotation, super hot actors like
We finished
Jennifer
sorting out the-
Aniston and Quentin Tarantino.
Time
Yeah.
to
Not
go.
an actor.
Don't let me down.
Hey, he was in.
Penn and Teller.
Okay. Yep, Penn and Teller. It's the 90s. You ever think about how, like, Desert Bus came from that canceled Penn and Teller Sega CD game that was basically just a
most-
fucking troll?
It's the most well-known,
Canceled.
like, unavailable canceled video game.
Or one of the most prevalent canceled video games.
I mean, it was basically done.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like Thrill Kill.
God.
Is there another name for like the geographical region Toronto is in?
Ontario.
Zale, we're on duty. Shut your mouth.
But there's almost nothing to do.
Well, you better get
Like,
used
what-
to
what
it.
If you want to
is
know
that
where it
Go on
is,
off.
you know where
What's
New
the
York
If we
is?
play our cards right, we'll be attending
I
these
know where
events
New York-
regularly.
Kinda.
It's northwest of New York, but not much north. More west. than north.
Niagara.
What if we gave Dagran stealth armor?
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that. And you forget your chaps.
I guess. Actually, what is the name of the county it's in?
Come on.
In county.
Do you really believe that?
It's in the Ontario province.
You don't want to embarrass yourself when the time comes.
Does it not go province,
If we
county,
can impress
city?
people now, then becoming knights might not be a fantasy.
No.
Please, Zale, this is important.
Okay.
It's literally province, region, and city.
Hey,
We don't use
take
county.
a look.
Oh,
our
we've
boss.
got a
What's the
sequel.
region then?
Jatsu, we've got a
He was the
sequel to
previous
your
count's younger brother, had no type of his own.
no Kiki.
But the previous count suddenly
Central
died
Ontario.
some years ago.
We got a
His
sequel
daughter,
to
Or sorry,
this one, should
it's
have
Southern
succeeded
Ontario.
him.
My bad.
But she's a woman, and at the time
Central
she was
Ontario
just
was
a
north.
child. So that was when our boss
It gets
stepped in
a bit
to be the
confusing.
head of the family. That said, it's not all due to luck. He's got cunning and guile too. In only a few years, he's expanded his family's power and influence significantly. And that man next to him is Lord Dural, heir to the house of Duke Rambold. He's the man Lady Callista is going to marry. The House of Rambold is famous for having imperial blood in
that's
its
good.
lineage.
That's funny. I like that.
Greater
But it's a house
Toronto.
on the
Found it.
decline.
Okay.
Lord Dural's
I have
marriage
found
to the daughter
Greater
of the Emir
Toronto.
can only be a plague for
Somewhere
power.
in this bitch is regular Toronto.
They can see that the House of Argonan is on the
Oh,
rise.
okay. So this Steven Spielberg film game, plot is literally Quentin Tarantino has been framed of murder and is on death row, and you have to piece together the evidence to save his life.
Oh shit, it's the girl. It's
You
the
got
girl
Booba.
I did the Aladdin with.
Oh, see, she's going down the stairs, and that was a jiggle.
Yeah, if you had a dress like that, it would jiggle. Da na 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 na. Oh, that's a villain.
That is a fucking.
Look at this rose. So
Jesus, don't look at me with your big old eyes like
compared
that.
to you it is but a weed.
He's got that blue rose, though.
Walk with me.
Alright. Oshawa.
You don't want to be.
It's possible that the reason I can't find the city of Ontario is because the king of Ontario.
There's no city of Ontario.
Or
It's
Toronto.
province.
Shut up. Don't.
Zale.
I'm sorry. That was mean.
Isn't that
No doubt.
I don't mean to.
All
be
right.
It's
silly.
Lisa.
Oh, that's a shock.
It's like she's a
Create a
completely
ruler.
different person.
Male.
Zale, nobles are out of our league. All the more so with the Count's
Bisexual
niece.
for the funsies.
Try and forget what happened last
First
night.
name.
For both your sakes.
Oh, man.
Why is my wrist snatched?
So,
There's
do
something
you
wrong
gotta
with
crash
Lady
this
Callista.
party? Is that what we're doing here, Braden?
No, we're guarding the party.
Okay. You gotta do an Assassin's Creed. You gotta find the person that wants to kill the king.
There's something wrong with Lady Callista.
Where are you going, my muse?
I must apologize, Lord Dural. I feel somewhat woozy.
Wait,
God, you just can't be an attractive human being in this video
Such
game.
a delicate flower, no doubt nervous. It is her first time at such a magnificent ball, you see.
It's very possible.
He's just speaking for Harley's just speaking for his game, not this game.
Looks
I
like
think
Lady
all
Callista
these people
makes her
sexy.
exit. Zale, listen to me. Don't get involved. Forget everything that
That's a
happened.
pretty distinguished looking individual. Okay.
All right, well, I'm just gonna stand here and forget everything that happened.
Yeah, it looks like the Habs are gonna lose.
Yeah.
What else is new?
Anyway, I mean, Dagran's my bro. Whereas this hot girl I met and had an Aladdin adventure with,
You know what? I'm gonna be a Viking. I'm gonna be a
But
because Jatsu, because you joke, but because the Maple Leafs and the Senators are tiered together in a series, Canada will have at least one team go into the second round of the NHL playoffs. It's not going to be a complete depression factory.
You sure?
I mean, again, the Senators or the Maple Leafs
Let me
have to
pass.
win that series.
What are you yapping on about?
And currently, the Maple Leafs are winning.
Hey, he said he needed to go outside. didn't
And
he? There was
I'm
a
not sure
change
if
to the
Canada,
roster. Weren't you paying
in your part
attention?
of the world, is
I
aware
have
of this,
heard
but the
nothing
Jets
of
have
the
the best record
sorts.
in the entire league.
That's odd. Look, come with me and we'll go and sort this out.
I
Or
cannot
actually,
leave my
wait,
position
did
unguarded.
the Maple Leafs
Well
end up
said.
having better
Zale,
record?
new
Let me
orders.
check that.
Guard this spot until we get back.
No, yeah, Winnipeg has the best record in the entire league. 56. Toronto had 52.
Boop, 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 boop. Girl.
So they are favored. The Jets are favored to be the Stanley Cup winners, at least to go far, to contend.
Lisa,
The
Sorry, I mean,
one of the cultural
Lady
traditions
Callista.
of the Uper culture allows you to
Zale,
recruit
why are
linemen
you
as
here?
heavy infantry.
yeah, my fault for not mentioning it earlier. Wait.
Zale,
where are my
why
notes?
are you here?
My services have been contracted by the Count as a hired guard, milady.
This dude's
You're
hair is so
mercenary.
spiky, considering that it all
Then it
points
seems we were
down.
both hiding something.
You're a
suppose
mercenary?
we're
I don't
even.
approve of that.
And please, don't talk to me in such a formal
No,
way.
they didn't.
Milady,
It's okay. Nobody's listening. You have my special permission.
Oh.
I am truly grateful for your kind words, milady.
Oh, these
So-
two are flirting. But soon he will be hurting. Because
Bad things
But-
happen in
seriously,
JRPGs.
you're the
No, I
Count's
mean,
niece.
Princess is betrothed
Gotta
for a
say, I
different
was
man.
surprised.
even
Yeah,
though
she's
she might-
That does
betrothed
explain a bit about last night.
to
Unless
Count
it turns
Evil
out-
Ball,
That's strange.
Dango
Well,
Ball.
hey, for all you know,
No.
for all you know,
I just
maybe
thought a
the
smelly
evil
ogre
count
had
is
disguised
super into
himself as a
NTR.
human.
What do
You never
mean,
know. You
himself?
never know. It could become that kind of game.
Say, Callista, are you okay? You
It
looked
could.
like you were gonna cry.
Who's to say?
What? If you don't want to get married, you should just refuse
You
the
dummy!
But my
You
uncle would never
you don't
allow-
understand. She's a noble and you're a commoner.
To put Jural in a position of power within the Empire, then use his influence from
You
behind
live
the
different
scenes.
lives. How could
He's
your
willing to do
star-crossed love
absolutely
be?
anything to achieve that goal. Anything. When my father passed away, my uncle inherited
Hey.
his title and land.
Love finds a way.
This place changed
No, it
a
doesn't.
lot after that.
Yeah, it does.
All
Jurassic
who
Park
opposed
told
my
me that.
uncle disappeared. Issues which were discussed openly started to be resolved in secret, behind closed doors.
Oh my god.
People started dying under
I
mysterious circumstances.
Was
Sometimes I even wonder about my father's sudden passing.
the religion
But
that
if I
these
oppose
people
my
follow is a
think
combination
what
of
will happen to
football
everyone.
hooliganism and
I don't have a
actual
choice.
Norse myth.
Callista,
Mm,
surely you can't
The
seems pretty
prime,
baller.
Of course I'm not
the
happy
prime
with it.
deity is
How could I
High
be?
Coach Thor.
They watch me, even when I sleep. It's impossible to get a single moment's peace. Then I wake up the next morning and hear that someone's died. Just another victim of my uncle's ambitions, no doubt. I feel so weak and powerless. Like I have to put up with it until I die. I don't know what I should do.
You should follow your art, innit? Nope. Nope. Don't touch her. Don't touch her shoulder.
Lord Gerard,
Always touch
over
the
here.
shoulder.
Ah, here is my muse.
If anything, if there's one thing that Spider-Man movie taught me is that you got to do the shoulder touch.
Gotta do the shoulder touch.
Why is there a
Callista.
crosshair? What's going on?
An opera without the leading lady makes for a rather...
I'm using my
So,
scan
do you not
ability.
think? Are you trying to embarrass me, my kitten?
No, I'm sorry, it's just...
Yes, yes, never mind. Now, come with me.
Lord Dural, please wait.
Just who are you?
A mercenary?
My lord, Lady Callista has informed me that she isn't feeling well. Please let her rest for a while.
I'll do no such thing. She is my betrothed. What I do with her is my business. Stand aside.
If she's your fiance, shouldn't you treat her a
Oh,
bit
you're like,
better than
shouldn't you
that?
treat a woman better than garbage?
What did you say? Just what are your intentions towards Callista?
Huh?
It seems you are enjoying your private little chat.
You
Lord
cur.
Dural, please stop. That's not how it was at all.
Why do you defend such
This
a
is
lowly wretch?
Titanic, right? Like, this is just...
Yeah.
I see.
Someone
Callista,
watched
how could you let
Titanic,
yourself
was
be
like, that's a
seduced by this commoner?
realistic relationship arc
you're
to
mistaken.
convey in our video game.
I will not tolerate you openly wooing my betrothed. Draw your sword, you frightful dog. What's wrong? Are you scared, you craven cur?
Stubborn.
What? Just now I heard screams.
What are you babbling about? Face me, you worm.
Quiet!
It's the Garak.
What? That's impossible.
Oh no, the Garak!
In this castle. Why are the Garak here?
No! Look out!
Oh no.
What's that?
This is what happened because of our invasion of Garak.
Lord Dural, I'll hold them off here. You take Lady Callista somewhere safe.
People just jumping out of the sky.
Oh, I think I'm actually put it on the bottom shelf of the island.
Callista, stand back!
Which, honestly, should probably go down there.
There's so many of them.
He's got a sword and he's just running away.
What do we do?
Evil dudes.
Well, I am a mercenary after all. It's my job to fight them off.
Then I shall fight too.
Oh, you can just knock
Are
them
you
over
out of
the
your
edge.
mind? This is a real
It's worth
battle. You will die if you're not.
That's pretty cool. That guy just clipped through the wall. So,
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is a good game.
Are you
Yeah.
okay, Zale? Here, I'll see to your wounds.
I'm a healer. A
Is
healer?
the same magic that Narania uses?
When it comes to using magic, no one can rival the House of Argonan.
Ruff, ruff.
Really?
Woof, woof.
But
I think
The
they see a
Garak
squirrel.
haven't
happening?
attacked us in decades.
I
Why
can't hear
now?
anything, so
Okay, that's
don't
good.
worry about it.
Callista, it's dangerous here. Find somewhere to hide.
I'm going to fight too.
Oh, she's gonna fight too. She's ripped her dress. And she's ready to mess.
I told you, my magic use is without peer.
Okay. Just take care.
Right.
Draw me like one of your...
General Astar, Cetharius.
Sorry, one of your what?
I am relieved you are well.
Draw me
Draw me like one of your Amano girls.
You hear that, Darius? We
say
cannot
it.
lose this battle.
Now, how do I...
Again, I've said it before. I think I like
I can
Titanic.
fight too.
Do not desert us, mercy.
Of course not.
How about you?
I will say though, like as much as I like how light it is, this game's combat system is basically just nonsense.
General, this
It's
area
just
is secure.
MMO
We should
mindless
protect the Count.
nonsense.
Quite. Make haste. You there, lad. Protect Lady Callista.
Is
Our
there a
duty
way
is
for you to
protect
make it
Count
more
Arganan and Lord
efficient?
Gerard.
Sure.
I am Astar. What's your name, lad?
Zale, sir.
A fine name.
Can you still,
And that strange
outside
power
of like
yours.
specific
Can I
boss
rely on
battles,
it?
get away with just
Yes,
like
sir.
auto
I can control it.
setting things up
Go
or
down,
going
sir.
with defaults?
Just do not
Yes.
let it become
Yeah.
a crutch. Well
But
then,
it's got
Master Zale,
ideas.
I leave Lady
It has
Callista in
ideas.
your
It's
care.
just I feel like it's a little.
Yes, sir.
It becomes kind of mindless, especially
We
when you
can't go
start
down,
to
so
have
let's head
the
up. This
cast
way.
of characters
I'm
in your
seeing
party.
a different
balloon.
side to you now, but I
No,
guess
it's
it's
fine.
the same for you.
That's when it feels like especially kind of mindless.
Yeah, well, listen, if... Alright,
The
so...
Garak are here already.
Be careful, there's more of them.
Oh. Gears of War up this bitch. Oh, frame rate. Frame rate. Disk drive.
Been faster.
Gnome copper.
Please, wait.
What's wrong?
This is my chamber. Do you think it's alright if I get changed quickly?
Get changed? Now? Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Please, wait outside. Okay,
This is a
all
terrible
done.
idea.
We can take the walkway beyond this
You
door.
should do it.
Do you see what I'm looking at, Zombie Bug?
No, not at all. But a bad idea is always an idea worth committing to.
I'm gonna put a screenshot of the creature I've just made into the.
No! Come on. No time to lose.
Right.
Haha, you made Squidward, but white.
Whiteward.
Actually,
Squidward. It's sexy Squidward, but white.
Yeah.
It is. I can't make him blue. Unfortunately, that's just not a. They don't let you do.
Maybe not with that mod.
More of them.
Yeah, not with
Callista,
this.
let's move.
That's pretty
Help me.
good.
I can't beat them by myself.
Oh.
I need to watch Tim Rogers' 9-hour LA Noire video.
It gave me air.
Thanks for rescuing.
Do I really want to? Absolutely.
It's still dangerous.
But you're gonna chunk it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch in one. I can barely watch a 22-minute episode of anime in one sitting without getting distracted. My mind is. It's all just a little circus.
My problem has always been like
Oh shit! It's Ganondorf.
being in a chair or being seated without.
Yeah.
And
It's Ganondorf.
no, it's Ganon. Yeah.
No, that's just Ganon. You can't trick me, video game.
This one's different.
Maybe it's a mask. Maybe
Not like
that's
the
not
other
his real
Garak.
face.
You dare stand in the way of a king, a foolish endeavor, boy.
King? You're the king of the Garak?
Indeed. Know that I am Zengrak, king of the Garak.
King or not, I won't let you get away with this. It ends right now.
Yeah, fucking die!
Zale!
My lady, please escape while you can! Filthy beast! If you so much as lay a finger on Lady Callista...
You're the ones who should escape. You can't hope to beat him.
Humans are rallying their forces. Amongst them 2 knights who may prove to be bothersome.
Canadian chain.
Worthy adversaries who are human. Well, did you find the outsider? No, sir. It is of no consequence. This was merely a test. Prepare to withdraw. The fleet awaits your order, my lord. If you value the boy's life, come with me.
We got attacked by the Kilrathi.
Zale, wake up.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Callista. Where is she? Dagran, did you see Callista?
No. When I arrived, it was just you here.
No! Damn it!
Take it easy.
I was gonna get laid, I was.
The castle is looking for Callista. Let them handle it.
No. I can't. I have to protect her.
Hey, wait up. What's gotten into you?
Callista's been kidnapped, and I couldn't do anything about it.
They came by ship, which probably means they'll be headed to the coast.
How do we get there?
The East Gate. Zale, wait. Get a grip.
I know. It's just...
Calm down. This way.
Oh, I see.
We killer cutter +5. That's better than +2.
Yeah, now and then if I ever get a salamander bone, I can upgrade it to nightmare. Oh, I need a pirate ring to get it to +6.
Shit, I get concubines.
Hell yeah.
I can't believe they're here already. What are the patrols doing?
Zales.
We're struggling to deal with their mages. Can you take care of them?
Decimate my fucking dynasty down the line.
You lose 10% of your dynasty because of that?
What?
That's what decimate means.
Oh, it's going to make a mess of it. Because I'm pretty sure if I go over to my realm laws, my succession style, yes, Confederate partition. So all children equal, or all children inherit equally, and...
Saved by mercenaries, I can't believe it. We really owe you. Today we fulfilled our duty together. Let us meet again.
Sir Knight, Where did the Garak land exactly?
At the inlet to the east. Are you headed there? That's madness.
Dagrin.
I know. Let's head to the east gate.
Can I change this?
Huh.
Why can't I change this? I do not have... Oh shit, I can't fucking have any other kind of inheritance because I'm a tribal society instead of a feudal one.
Lots of them. Break through and finish the job before they can surround us. Soren! Lowell!
Hey, Dagrin.
Still fine. You both okay?
Yeah, fine. Bit of a mess here, though.
I'm quite enjoying myself. All this fighting.
Have you seen Yurik or Mirani?
Nope, not me.
Oh, they'll be just...
I'm a bit worried.
What you been up to?
It's a little complicated. I'll explain later.
All right, let's finish up here then.
Head of the nuclear culture. No one else has more. I suppose we're not a very big culture.
So what's up, Dagrin?
Basically, Lady Callista has been captured by the Garak, and it's up to us to rescue her.
Well, that's just smashing. The Count will be impressed.
Dagrin, we have to hurry!
That's right. You two. Make sure Mirania and Yurik are okay. They should still be fighting somewhere.
Leave it to us.
Listen, my boy Zale's gonna get laid if it's the last thing I do. We gotta rescue this girl.
They were headed.
Cliffside path. Ganondorf.
Damn, that really is just Ganondorf.
Yep, except he's got pigtails.
Remember when they made Ganondorf hot in Tears of the Kingdom?
Joke's on you, bud. Ganondorf been hot.
There's a monster up ahead. Help me!
Fall in. Move! Is that Garak cavalry?
We don't have time for this.
Cool it, Zane. We can't go head to head against that thing. Watch its movement. If we strike from behind, we should be able to win.
Okay, understood.
Where am I? What did I get? I'm a bunch of people all stronger than me.
Hi. They flanked us,
Hello.
Zale.
Oh, there.
How's the last story going?
Well, What if I
Still
told
enjoying
you that the girl whom I help escape from the guard? What if I told
She a
you
princess?
she's... Well, she's the daughter... She's the niece of the Count, who's due to be married to Lord Frondlepondle.
That's not his
Who made that?
Yeah, that's
I'm
not
gonna
his
say
name.
that's his name. I'm gonna believe that's his name until proven otherwise, because I can.
You 100%.
There's still too many of them.
Oh, God!
What a way to run a country. No asses.
So what are we looking at here?
I'm drawing aggro.
Multiple of your characters need to be revived.
Yeah, and they get them up.
I do kind of get locked into those blocks. I had the same problem. So we've got breaking Fire Emblem news. After, you know, people were upset that Fire Emblem
After I
not
was upset.
Yeah. I think multiple people were wondering, where is Fire Emblem?
Me and 3 other people.
So, Nintendo of America has done a sizzle reel. They've done a sizzle reel for their next big... something that they had been teasing. So this isn't a huge surprise. Sacred Stones has been released on Game Boy Advance, Nintendo Switch Online, baby.
Yeah, that game's fine.
And now you can play it on your Switch for a...
I already have the expensive Switch Online.
Now you can play Sacred Stone on it.
Let's do it right now, bitch. I won't even use Seth.
I mean...
Because I'm a hardcore gamer.
Dude, that game's for babies, but it's... You should play the broken characters.
Do you think they're gonna do like a Fire Emblem thing for the
Switch 2?
GameCube stuff when that happens?
Oh yeah, no. Path of Radiance was on, like, the... And there are more games coming! So yeah, Path of Radiance was on there. No Radiant Dawn, though. Despite the part where that game is, does absolutely nothing with the Wii's feature set and is basically just a GameCube game.
Almost there. Let's go, Dagrin.
Don't drop your guard.
It's okay, though, because I have... The actual thing is, if Path of Radiance comes to thing, then my copy will be worth less money. And that's the most important part.
Fair enough.
My childhood copy.
Did
Suikoden
2 go down in value when they put that on PSN?
It did a little bit.
A little bit, but not
the version I have, the version of that game
Give her back!
the version of the game at the local store is still going for a nice 300.
Zale, don't do anything rash. You can't take him on your own.
Girl! I need to meet girl!
Reinforcements. Ah, Zale, I've got
Is
your
that
back.
dude wearing a turtleneck with slits in the sides?
Yeah, I gave him the stealth armor. So
Keep
now...
her back. Now.
Black.
So now you gotta fight Kmart Gandalf.
Yeah.
Gandalf,
Oh, he can
Ganon.
perfect guard me. Fuck. And he can blow me up.
Check this out, motherfucker.
Is this supposed to lose fight?
Oh, 100%.
You tried walking around him.
Fuck you, I'm cheating. Oh.
What's the giant bomb page for fights you're supposed to lose called?
Oh. Alas. Oh shit, I'm getting anime launched.
I hate to see it.
Alright.
Humans, fragile and pathetic.
Time to use the power of your anime arm. I don't need your power.
I see. Now, show me what futile efforts your kind can muster. This maiden, that mouth you bear. Very well. Let me see how far your mastery of his power extends.
I will protect Callista.
Our time is running out.
Lord Zandrak, they are preparing to fight.
Callista.
We
Yeah.
must make haste.
Make haste, you say?
Yeah, we've got a big fuck off cannon.
Oh, jeez.
What the big fuck off cannon?
Wait, so this cannon has to be reloaded by train?
Yeah, that's how big the bullets are.
Your name is Zed, correct? Hear me and know this. The outsider's power will eventually be mine. I suggest you steel yourself for what lies ahead.
Callista!
That's just a Death Star?
I'm so glad you're safe.
Are you telling me that JRPGs have lifted liberally from Star Wars?
Which lifted liberally from other sources.
I mean, that was going to be my next line, but
Yes. I mean, if you think about it, wasn't Seven Samurai the original anime?
And no one in the castle knows we're here.
No, because Astro Boy came out before Seven
No
Samurai.
good. Between the cannons and the wake of the fleet, we'd be drowned rats.
So what do we do? Wait,
Not when you say something and then
It's the only
immediately
way.
contradict
We bought that
yourself.
shit.
Like,
What about her?
I've learned zero information.
I don't see any other
You
way
know
out of
that
this.
Astro Boy came out before Seven Samurai.
Yeah.
With death at the hands of the castle's many cannons, Zale, Callista, and Dagran had no other choice. A Gurak ship raised her sails and unwittingly took on 3 extra passengers. Under the blood-red sky and amidst the deafening roar of cannon fire, the 3
Okay.
stowaways hid themselves and bided their time.
Have you ever seen Seven Samurai, Harley?
The merciless rain of cannon fire seemed to tear the
I have
very
not.
firmaments asunder.
I hear it's
Panic
good.
and tumult spread throughout
Star
the
Wars.
Gurak
It's like
fleet.
Star Wars.
Using the
Yeah.
confusion
Everything
to
is
their
like
advantage, Zale and
This
the others made
Kurosawa
their move.
Kurosawa guy might be okay at directing.
This
movies.
Kurosawa guy, he sure did
We're
steal a
getting
lot
further
from
and further
Star
away from
Wars.
Lazarus Island.
Yeah, but in his defense, fuck him. We can get to the cabins if we go along. It's dangerous, but there should be footholds.
God, Yojimbo is such a good movie.
Never seen it.
He plays all the sides against each other.
Zale, can I have a word?
I've never
He
seen any
does do that,
Kurosawa
yeah.
films.
They're on HBO, Justin. Some of them.
I hurt my eye during all the confusion.
You okay?
It's nothing serious, but we can't take any risks. Zale, I want you to take the lead. It's
Uh-oh.
imperative we don't get caught.
Forced stealth
Leave
section.
it to me.
Command mode. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the Mass Effect command wheel.
Oh shit.
Okay. So this is how you do some party control. Hidden Fortress is the film Lucas cribbed from. You know.
So I haven't gotten this far in the
Zale,
game,
you
so
okay?
I have not interacted
Yeah.
with this command mode
I'll
stuff
go ahead and
either.
secure the area. Take care of Callista.
Got it. Don't
I'd say
fall in and
now
get
looking at
pneumonia.
it, I'm probably about 2 hours behind.
I
you,
got
Brayden.
to climb. I'm almost done with Tomb Raider 1.
Do you think that, just tell me if you've heard this, do you think that rather than destroy the pirate ship, you'll just commandeer it and then use it for your own services? Will
If
you
only.
motivate the swashbuckling rogue that leads this troop of pirates to side with you rather than the evil empire?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's quite what we're doing here.
So how do you feel about Tomb Raider 1?
It's
After
definitely,
playing it,
it's like rough in spots, and there are way too many occasions where it's just like, if you fall down,
He doesn't know I'm here. Now's my chance.
you're better off reloading a save.
Thanks, Gov. But I'm bleeding.
Hold on.
Gov.
Dagran, all clear.
Good job.
Yeah, hey, I think a lot
This
of
man is injured. Wait a
the
second.
navigation and puzzle stuff in Tomb Raider it's still pretty good. Sometimes it
There's still loads of us
hides
trapped
shit.
here. Please, Gov. Oh yeah. Some of them were wearing dandy clobber like you lot.
He must mean Mirania and Yuri.
Man, some of these
That sounds pretty
NPCs, they
likely.
look so, like,
Don't you worry.
auto-generated,
We'll
and
rescue
I
everyone.
love it. I love
I mean,
Thanks, Gov.
these guys, this, yeah.
I'm a Lazarus Islander through and through.
This
Relax.
looks of the era.
Yeah,
It
I know.
does. It does.
Listen, man, this is a mid-budget action JRPG. It always was.
I'm gonna ping fucking Pete about this. Because this is his favorite Fire Emblem game, by the way.
Sure.
Oh, so you're not talking about
You're
Last
talking about
Choice
Sacred
Fire.
Stones still.
Yeah.
I'm staring at these character portraits trying to figure out which one is Zale.
The hair color.
Well, It's either Zale or Eye Patch Lad, so... Oh, what about her character model? It's very funny to me that they didn't get her ponytail right.
Wait, in the remake?
No, in the in the original Tomb Raider, she does not get her, like, her ponytail is kind of tied up in a little bun, and she doesn't have a full ponytail until Tomb Raider 2.
Oh, I mean that's probably engine limitations.
Well,
I mean, there's a lot of
also
engine
early
limitations in
early PS.
The real
game.
question is, does the ponytail switch around in Tomb Raider 2?
It does. I mean, it does when you're on the remastered graphics. Yeah.
But what about in the original?
Not really.
Someone's out there.
Yeah. I listen.
Hey,
Any video game that lets me
Perfect. His back is totally exposed.
that lets me switch between the original and the new graphics is
Kijatsu.
It does in fact switch around
Kijatsu,
a
you
lot
should
in the
probably watch
original
this on
PS1 Tomb Raider 2.
Yeah, I'm good. I don't care.
The hab's just tied it with 15 seconds to go.
I don't even know who the Habs are playing against.
The Caps. Capitals, Washington.
The Washington Capitals? Okay.
the Washington Captain Americas.
Basically. I want to point out that Washington's, the Wizards were originally called the Washington Bullets.
Hmm.
And then the owner of the teams had a family member who died by a shooting, and he was like, I don't want my team named after
Nobody's
guns."
here. Callista.
She's pretty suicidal for an aristocrat. Sounds like the Argonan fleet has come to finish
monster is
the job.
jumping through the ceiling.
Oh. She's suicidal for an aristocrat because she doesn't want to get married to Lord Fondledon.
Let's lure him over.
Would you want to get married to a Lord Fondledon?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can't defeat them all at once. Let's
You
deal
don't
with
want to
this one
fondle his
first.
Dawn that much that you're willing to take your own life? I'm just saying, man. God, this game's good.
This game is good. Like,
You
it...
headshotted him and then immediately one-shotted him with a big-ass sword. This game's good.
Once again, this game is cooking. TM.
She leveled up again?
Yeah, well, yeah, she's a...
They don't know we're here. Let me use my magic.
The level up system in this
Wait.
game is going to take
Don't
some
rush,
weird
Callista.
contextualizing for
But we
us,
have to
but
rescue
it's,
them.
I like it.
If we don't hurry, they might get hurt.
It doesn't work the
I
way
admire
that you
your
think it
spirit,
would
but if we alert them,
where
they'll
it's like,
just kill
oh,
everyone.
a person's in a passive
Zale,
role, not actually
use your
getting the
crossbow
kill,
to
then
lure
they
him
don't
over
get
so
any
he can't
experience
call for
points,
help.
right? No, they do. Depending on the circumstances. That part is maybe the most interesting thing that they did. That was, you know, of the many unorthodox things that they've done. That's one of the more.
But yeah, as far as Tomb Raider goes, I played that game like what 2 years ago, and I finally got I got past where I was playing when I was streaming, and it turns out that game having modern playing a version of that game with real camera control, like it still feels wonky and like an old game even with the modern controls, but it turns out that benefits a lot, is the ability to manually move the camera around without having to use the shoulder buttons.
It's also a slow game.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a very fast-paced game.
Wait, there's a ladder.
But yeah, also it's just a video game-ass video game, and I like that.
It turns out it's an important video game for a couple of reasons.
I'll bring up the rear.
And not just because Lara Croft's boobs.
Yeah, it's not just because it's one of the first times
This is easy.
that mainstream video gamers got sold sex.
Every nook and cranny of that labyrinth
Sex, what's that?
castle. So
Okay, so
So the limousine goes into the garage, and then it pulls out and goes in reverse, and then it goes forward.
Okay,
again,
so a
and goes in
man,
reverse,
well,
and
it actually, individuals touch each other's. You know what?
Yeah, it's
Actually,
built
ask your
like that,
parents.
and all over the pace.
Callista,
I don't think this is the
Yes. Where are we?
The venue for it.
the venue for me to explain.
you fell right to the bottom, so the ship's hold, I guess.
Penis. Flern JJ's.
Try not to be so
Try not to be so
You
reckless.
have to take care of yourself.
Not
Really?
possible.
And what's the point in that?
Yes,
Get
possible.
to marry someone I despise and then grow old trapped in that castle.
Oh,
Lucky me.
sorry, she's making the subtext text.
We do like text.
See, I'm also way more likely to stream Sacred Stones than I am old Fire Emblem Fire Emblem 7, because the problem with FE7 is you want to play the fun version of that game. You have to beat it twice.
There's a fun version of that game?
Yeah, you play Hector Hard mode.
We can watch another meteor shower together.
Oh boy.
I'll be honest with
And
you.
then you're playing some
There was
real
a time
Fire
when I
Emblem.
felt like I was better off dead. But look, I'm still here today.
All right, I found this.
I got to meet you.
I know that I was supposed to drop this, but I'm gonna ping.
Honestly,
Harley
the other night I
Johnson
had
for
an
this.
amazing time.
Stop.
I forgot about all my worries and
I'll kill
sadness.
All right, I'll
oh,
just
And
ping
I
Harley
realized
because I
life
think
is
I
worth
bothered.
living. For moments like that.
Anyway, yeah, the problem with playing Tomb Raiders is made me go, what if I just streamed a bunch of Tomb Raider?
One day, we'll get
Because there are
another chance to
12
go there
mainline Tomb Raider games.
So I want
That's
to
one
live
Tomb Raider game per month.
until the day we look up at the stars.
Those last three are big
Alright.
games.
Yeah,
Thank you,
they're also every video game.
2013, Rise of, and Shadow of are all like 20+ hours.
How do people feel about the first Crystal Dynamics trilogy these days?
You mean
Legend, Anniversary, Underworld.
Legend? So
Do
I
you
played
remember when
Anniversary
I told you my dream is to travel
like
the
2
world?
years ago. I think that game's really good,
we
except for the
hijack the
camera
ship, we
swinging
can
around
really do
all
it.
over the place.
You're right.
Like the actual character control feels pretty good, but the camera control is hard to wrangle, and it might make you sick a little bit.
A guard.
I never
so
played
much in
Legend or Underworld, even though I have PS3 versions of both.
I own all of those games, both on PC and back compat on.
On Xbox.
Yeah.
Right.
I also own those games on PC, I think. Yeah. How well does Legend and Underworld work on
Looks
PC
like it's
these
locked.
days,
though?
Which key is it? It's not this one. Please, just hurry up and open it. Which key is it?
Great. It opened. You took your time. Still, thanks for rescuing me. Mirania was taken to another cell. I'm glad you're here. But how come Lisa's with you?
Yeah.
I remember really liking Tomb Raider 2013.
Bumped into her when we boarded the ship.
I probably like it.
But,
well,
yeah, but like Rise of the Tomb Raider's writing is like a CW reject show.
That's Terry Pratchett's daughter.
Yeah, I know. Brianna Pratchett maybe doesn't live up to her father's writing ability.
Wait, which one's Rise? Is the Rise of the Tomb Raider the last one?
No, Shadow of the Tomb Raider is the last one. That's the one where it dares to say, "What if stealing ancient artifacts is bad?"
What if Lara Croft had consequences for her actions, except the entire thing is still about her?
We came to rescue
Stealing
you.
shit?
And she's still like kind of narcissistic about all of it.
Yeah.
Free at last. Let's go.
How about that Angel of Darkness? Boy, howdy, that's the one I'm excited to play.
Oh, yes.
Because I need to know.
It's nice to see
I need to know how Aspire tried to fix that game. Because it sounds like they did kind of the same thing the fan mod did, where they like restored a bunch of cut content. But, and, you know, kind of made that game less blatantly unfinished.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I'm hearing things.
I think this game being set piece driven and having a bunch of like unique bullshit,
You're alive. Of course I'm alive.
I think that works out
Hey, Yurik and Mirania.
in its favor.
Tell me that pacing is a good thing.
I'm saying that this game moves.
I'm guessing we're a fair way away from
Oh,
the
okay.
island now.
Oh, Jesus.
On the upper decks, they have quite a few humans working as slaves. If we set them free, it'll create a huge mess for the Gurak.
We should
seem to be
seize
getting
control
fucked up.
immediately. They must have some food somewhere.
It is weird that they still give you that retreat icon when you're in these like more interior-based environments.
Well, I think retreat said move to nearest heal circle.
Even then, sometimes you just die because the enemies still get their attacks.
Yeah, but you also get back up again very quickly.
Almighty Thor, bear witness to this sacrifice.
Hard.
No, it's not.
No.
And you know that's here's the thing, Chris Zombie Pyrodactyl. Most JRPGs aren't hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want you to finish them, unless they're like fucked up dungeon crawlers.
I mean, it's that Dragon Quest mindset of you get the ending, it's just a matter of when, not if. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. In fact, there's an element to that that I genuinely respect. It's like, yeah, you're right. I kind of want the fucking ending. Just give it to me, baby.
You gotta earn that shit.
Nah, fuck that.
This is horrible.
Zale, can you lure the guard over?
Yeah,
I'll give
just
it a
fuck
shot.
that, man. What'd I say to that?
Also, these games have a much more consistent story usually than most other genres. Being difficulties rarely their main.
I mean, you know, the stereotype is that Western RPGs are
way harder.
More systems focused, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's
that's classically true, I guess I'll say.
It's definitely true for the era where JRPGs deviated from the tabletop
if you're thinking about like Final Fantasy VII versus Baldur's Gate 1, maybe. I guess if you're comparing like these days Persona 3 Reload against like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, yeah, but also Wrath of the Righteous is just way more complex than almost anything.
Wrath of the Righteous is... I guess I am surprised that Relkin still likes Kingmaker more than Wrath of the Righteous, but then again...
I'm not surprised.
I'm not.
Thank you for saving me. You
also,
lot.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Those games are very similar.
They're...
do what makes you happy.
I never finished Kingmaker.
Didn't you put Kingmaker on your GOTY list?
Zale,
maybe.
Wait.
That was 26.
I've still never finished Kingmaker.
You finished Wrath of the Righteous.
I finished that game twice, baby.
Okay, yeah. You're not Harley. Harley, did you finish?
Why the fuck am I catching strays?
Harley, have you finished Wrath of the Righteous yet?
I don't even have
Answer
Wrath
the
of the
fucking
Righteous.
question.
No,
Don't talk
I haven't. I haven't. I don't even have Wrath of the
I'm
Righteous.
gonna continue to give you a hard time. How many times have you attempted at this point to finish Wrath of the Righteous? How many playthroughs do you think you've done?
How many unique characters?
Yeah. 60,
26.
50. None of them have seen the end.
I mean, listen, filling out those character forms and seeing how well those characters an idea of how well those characters
most
of those 20 plus characters, how many of you have at least assigned a mythic path?
1.
Fucking A, dude.
Whatever, man.
Listen,
there's a lot of stuff.
There's no such thing as playing a video game wrong in a single-player game, I think. I think that's what we say, right?
I mean, you can play it wrong. That's absolutely true.
Actually, I want to be clear. Wrath of the Righteous and Kingmaker are, in my opinion, the 2 video games you can absolutely play wrong because they're Pathfinder.
I know.
And you can play Pathfinder wrong as fuck.
Oh, to be clear.
Oh, buddy, can you?
Oh, buddy, can you?
Is that it?
You can play some
points in
bad
the wrong spot,
Pathfinder.
and now you're fucked.
So much.
So,
We're free.
how many times have you
Looks
finished
like we're
Baldur's
not
Gate
out of
2?
the woods yet. Zale, time to focus.
2 is genuinely... Oh, boy.
Answer the damn question.
5.
Come on, lads. Let's go.
Yeah. I was gonna point that out as, like, that you picked the wrong game to, like, bully me about finishing. Yeah.
Because again, about finishing it.
Because
Okay,
again,
it's a better question. How many times have you gone through BG1, Siege of Dragon Spear, BG2, and Throne of Ball? With one
Throne of
character?
Ball, you absolutely picked the wrong game, because I'm a Throne of Ball sicko.
No. I mean,
I'm
all
a
of those
sicko.
games in a row with the same character.
In a row with the same character?
Even I've never done that.
Huh?
I've never done that.
Once. I've done it once. Except not with Dragon Spear, actually, now that I think about it, because I didn't have the save file.
I did it once with one character all the way.
I've done a grand campaign in a Paradox before.
Where you go
Harley knows
from
what
Crusader
that is.
Kings to EU4.
Nah, man, I go all the way to
ship isn't
Rome,
going anywhere
bitch.
with no oarsmen.
Yeah. Now we just take out the
Wait,
captain.
oh right, Imperator Rome. I remember that game.
Imperator Rome is a thing. You can actually take an
see soon
Imperator
enough.
Rome save.
First,
It's
we
just
take this
it
lift to the
hard
deck.
It's
locks
just
you
they
out of
abandoned
Fort
that
Soul
game.
Asia.
Captain's cabin directly.
There's also a way for you to take a grand campaign from Hoi 4 and transfer it into Stellaris. I have never done that because I find that it never works. It's like basically
My daughter Winnebago Simons has been born.
What are you playing? Is
He's
this
playing
Total
a
War?
Crusader Kings mod.
I'm playing a mod for Crusader Kings 3 that It's a total conversion mod that allows you to play
They have an ogre.
in
These are
the
right.
North
No, I'm
and
just kidding.
South North and South Americas in the future year of 2666. I'm a Canadian neo-Viking named Bud.
Oh, so you're Jeff Root.
Great.
And I look like handsome Squidward.
We posted it in voice to text.
Great. You said this is CK3 or 2?
CK3. I don't know if you could make handsome Squidward in
2.
In 2. I don't think the
Wasn't
character
2?
creators.
Wasn't 2 entirely like 2D? Like no.
No, there were
secretly 3D character models.
There were 3D character models for like the little army dudes that walked around and shit.
What happens when you fully upgrade the blunt copper sword, though? You get the blunt silver sword. And then you get the blunt gold sword.
You made the sword worse.
Why don't they just sharpen the sword?
Dog, yeah.
Sharpen the sword.
You don't...
It won't open.
You just made the sword worse. Upgrade these long houses.
Harley, have you messed around with the Proving Grounds beta stuff for Warhammer? Where they're trying to redo the AI?
No.
I'll say this, they're a lot more aggressive. Especially on very hard. And it made me go, maybe I have to lower my default difficulty back to hard.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I think I might be bad at Warhammer.
Looks like this is the place.
Warhammer 3, or I thought you said you were pretty good at Warhammer 2.
Well, here's the thing. I was, in my own opinion, quite good at Warhammer 2.
You're the ones responsible.
And then something about Warhammer 3 is different enough that I just cannot seem to wrap my head around what is
left. Surrender and we won't harm you.
You got spirit for a wee lad.
Yeah. That makes sense to me.
Oh shit, he's summoning the giant turtle monsters from the depths. Captain... Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
That's great.
The monster... Yeah, like, the boss is doing his monologue and he's like, haha, I summoned friends! And then it's like...
There's like a sense of humor.
Amazing. I love that.
There's a sense of humor.
Yeah, dog, this is defensive war. This is fucking ass. I'm calling allies up.
He was spinning so much he got himself all dizzy. Silly.
Oh shit! We got some QTEs up in this bitch.
Yes, war.
Go, Kevin. Fucking kill Steve. Cut Steve down like a dog.
I think this game was good.
I think I would like to watch something with food. Let me get out of this war real quick. And it will be quick. This poor bastard has no idea who the fuck he is fighting. I'm Bud the Neo Viking. I am in fucking Who are you? You're actually pretty neat. I want you to work for me instead.
Oh, see, if I get the barrier up, then people don't get hit by the spines. Oh, fuck. Okay. Nope.
Why?
No, I didn't. Everyone's still got plenty of lives.
Being paralyzed.
North America in 2600 is ruled by Pierre Trudeau, 6, an immortal sandworm. I mean, yeah.
What did people think of that Dune TV show?
Which
Did they
one?
like it? The one that was on Amazon.
Oh, that one.
All
The
the
prequel.
Bene Gesserits? Yeah.
The all Bene Gesserits. Also, Mark Strong is here.
Yeah. Do people like that show?
I think the fact that I forgot it existed.
'Cause let me tell you, man, that last season of Rings of Power was fucking
Well, Jeffy Bezos spent too much money on it. So,
Do we even know if they're gonna make another season of Wheels of Time?
they put out that 3rd season. They got to season 3.
Oh shit! Right.
Which I feel like is better than I was expecting. Because they filmed season 1 and 2 concurrently.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess they also recast Matt's actor between seasons. So, Para acts +2.
And so Zale and the others
It was HBO, not Amazon.
Plan.
No, the Dune show was HBO, yeah.
As the humans on board celebrated their freedom, and a new dawn approached.
Well, listen, as far as HBO shows are concerned, there's only one HBO show that anyone's going to talk about for the next fucking 12 weeks. And it ain't The White Lotus.
That's a good show, though. White Lotus is good.
Have you heard that maybe rich people are bad
I guess
people?
now we can finally get back to Lazalis.
Could be, could
word?
be.
Actually, I was thinking of trying to pursue the rest of the Garak fleet.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not out to kill them all or pick a fight, but if we could just find their base of operations, that'd really impress the Count.
Well, at least we'll surprise them. But seriously, I have to say, it's
Alright,
one
well,
ship
I'm gonna
against
go
the fleet.
watch some TV with dinner.
Dagran's
Have a
right.
good night,
Have
everybody.
fun.
Can't miss this chance.
Have a fun dinner.
Have a fun dinner.
Would you mind if I accompanied you?
Huh?
Huh?
I want to help. Please. I promise I won't do anything stupid.
Girl, want help?
Girl, do help?
Are you guys ready for Oblivion to drop tomorrow?
It would be too
And
cruel to
cost
force a teenager to
$70?
die after all this.
That's not what I meant.
It's fine by
Yeah.
me. Seren and Lola
Actually,
are clear,
yeah,
so we'll
I've
do
come
all
to
the
terms
help
with
we
it.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's gonna look
long
like
as you
it's
swear to
an
keep us safe.
RTX powered fucking bullshit thing.
Yeah. No, it.
Then I can.
I've seen those
Not
leaked
gonna happen.
screenshots. Those
so
look
much.
like some goddamn modern UE5 screenshots.
They look like they are running on RTX.
Yeah.
As-
They're not gonna look
as
like
someone
that
who
on a
played-
Series S.
As someone who played a bunch of Oblivion earlier this year
You might
and
find
stopped
weapons
because I was
there.
interested in the
If you
remake.
do, just bring.
Now that I think about it a lot, I think I might wind up just sticking with original.
So here's the thing.
There's
I wonder,
a-
like. Sorry, go ahead, finish.
There is a goofy charm to the original game
There
that I
sure
don't
is.
think you could recapture.
So that's the
potato
people
faces.
seem to be going back and forth. Is that supposedly some people are reporting that this is going to have a completely different combat engine, and or like they're going to change the way that leveling up works and call it as we're making a more balanced experience. And the theory by the people who are saying this is going to be the combat engine they use for the next actual.
And the other thing I've heard is it's literally the same game with a handful of quality of life improvements running.
So.
Oh, that leveling system needs some fast changes.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just leave it broken.
But also,
That's
what
what
if
I
it
meant.
was still
No,
broken?
It's broken. It's broken in a bad way.
I can make you all kinds of.
I don't think they need to simplify it the same way Skyrim got simplified.
Sure.
but
I mean, there is the
way
problem
it's
of
broken is
you ran from one city to the next rather
you ever
than
need my
use
skills
the
again,
fast travel
just come
system.
back.
You leveled your character up as a result, and now you have all these points in athletics, and you took your points that you were spendable, you put them inefficiently, and now your character is fucked.
the thing I did. The only mod I really used.
Thanks, Dagran.
Apart from a
For letting Callista come along.
anti-stutter mod,
Well,
is
it
one that
makes
allowed
sense.
me to
It's not a bad thing
put
that you're getting
attribute
close
points
to a
where I
woman
wanted
like
them.
her. Play your cards right
So like
with her
every
and
time I
you could
level
really
up, it
hit the
just
big
gives me
time.
10 attribute points and I put
Dagran.
them wherever.
Come on.
Yeah, and the
Relax.
vanilla version of
I'm
the game
kidding.
doesn't let you do that.
Besides, it's true.
Yeah,
that
that's-
said,
that's
we should
not
probably keep her real
great.
identity quiet for
And
the time
what
being.
if
Anyway,
you
I get the
increased
feeling she
attributes
doesn't
that were
want
not
any
your
special
main
treatment.
attributes, leveled
won't
your
say a
character
word.
up too fast, and now the entire environment
Yeah.
has leveled up with you, and you're fucked.
Don't
do what you did in
do not
Morrowind,
have-
which is leap back and forth a bunch to get your points. Don't do that at the start of Oblivion. You can screw yourself.
What I'm saying is, there's a reason why Skyrim was simplified so much in the way it was simplified, because it actually
I
works
feel like there's
way
a better middle ground between,
Period.
like that's always been my thing. I think there is a genuine middle ground between
suppose you're
Oblivion
right.
and Skyrim.
Truth is,
There is a better
I
middle
don't know
ground. When you
much
level up,
about her either.
just give the player points to put wherever they
Yeah,
want.
instead of basing it on what skills you increased.
So yeah, the reporting on what this will actually be is interesting. I will be looking for it.
I'm sure there is leaked gameplay footage that will tell us. But here's the thing that I've always noticed is that
Look,
the people
Lisa and
who
I aren't
play
really-
leaked games early and like stream that shit are always fucking terrible at games.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing to get so embarrassed.
One thing I want to bring up before I forget about it is there's a fan remake of Oblivion in the Skyrim engine called Skyblivion.
Yeah.
They've also released a lot of footage of their remake. I think they're doing a lot of really good things
Thanks,
that I'm I might find it being more interested
Relax.
in.
That said,
Well, that won't
I think
cost
it's
you
a pretty
$70.
cheap. It's gonna be.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's that too.
man, what if it was? This would be immediately more palatable if it were just like
$40,
$50 or $40. Yeah.
Yeah, no. If it was 40,
Well,
I
they
would buy it
haven't-
immediately.
They haven't announced the price.
They have not. I'm just assuming it's
I can see
70
this being-
because Microsoft.
They could do it at 40 or 50.
Then again,
Like, I don't think
South
it's
of Midnight
impossible.
was like 40, right?
I really also want them to keep the voice acting.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Like,
No, like,
I really
like,
do.
That game, after having played about 20 hours of it, that game really is like that Radiant AI system that's always half broken, but pretty much always in a charming way.
Yeah. Like Oblivion, people remember that game now for all of the janky memetic garbage.
Oh yeah, also Case's Game Pass.
Yeah,
The breeze is strong out here.
but then I
Sure.
would have to buy Game Pass
cold.
and install it through the Microsoft app.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean that's not
I
actually.
don't know, like there is a time
sorry
and
for
place
causing
charm
you
to
trouble.
Oblivion,
Yeah.
like that original version that you're never gonna recapture.
Yes.
Yeah,
This means
because
we
you're
don't
never
go
going to
for it.
capture me being 13 and never having
It's-
played a
it's-
game like that before.
I'd be lying
It's not
if I
even
said I
that.
didn't
It's
feel
the
that way.
specific kind of
At least a
jank
little.
from
Yes.
that era.
But it's more than
And that look and the way those characters move because
Yes.
they're trying to make them look
Yep.
correct and realistic, but
Yes.
you can't because it's 2006.
Just being
Yep.
with you, Zale. It makes me feel like I'm really alive.
Damn, girl, I've known you for 2 days. Yeah. Also, I don't know, having played, let's say, about 5 hours of Skyrim recently for a joke podcast.
I'm going to stay out here a little longer.
How do you
don't
feel
stay
about
out here too long.
Skyrim?
That game has no color.
That game has no color,
disagree
and then
with that
also
entirely.
it has auroras.
Yeah.
The game really is just like a
here's the
byproduct
thing.
of the air.
Here's the thing.
I don't.
My major complaint with Oblivion is that the environment outside the cities is all just the same rolling hill.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
green.
it's a real
yeah.
problem. It's
Skyrim does way better at that.
Oh yeah,
it's still a problem
Skyrim
in
has
Skyrim.
biomes for sure.
And I don't think it's a problem in Skyrim.
You might find if you
Like that's the one thing that I do think in Oblivion that they do okay with, which is the cities do feel different architecturally, and there's a difference between some of those.
Yeah. The cities
but
are all
it is
empty and also large enough to sell the idea that these are cities, unlike Skyrim.
Where
Pirate ring.
and again, like, I mean, we've even talked about this. The best storyline is the Civil War, not the fucking dragon shit.
In Skyrim?
In Skyrim, yeah.
Nah, the Civil War sucks.
I prefer
like the main
Civil War.
story of Skyrim.
No.
It's not amazing, but
The
that
fucking
Civil
whole
War.
big thing with the
There's
Order of
so
Blade
much.
with Parthanadu, and it's like, blah, 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 blah.
I mean, yeah, that's not great, but I still think, like, it's like a
well,
power
that's the
fantasy.
entire last third of that story.
It's not.
Yeah, I beat it last year. It's not really. It sort of is. It's not great. I will not claim that it's great, but I enjoyed the story. I think it takes you to some cool places. I think the way it ends is really good. You wind up going to
Yeah, Viking Heaven.
Viking Heaven and fighting the big bad, which like mechanically and functionally is cool, but like conceptually it's really cool and it sells everything.
Yeah. I'll say this. I remember the quest lines in Oblivion a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, again, as someone who's played both recently, Oblivion has better writing. Like, just those quest lines generally are just more engaging.
Okay, now there's once you draw aggro, you can just blast it. Oh, like a taunt, let's say. A taunt move. Because MMO tanking. I'm not complaining. I think the way this game tries to handle that is its most interesting and experimental aspect. I also have this copy of Pandora's Tower right here. And this copy of Battalion Wars 2.
It's you.
Don't ask me why. I have a copy of Battalion Wars 2.
I have a copy of Battalion Wars 1.
I'll buy it from you.
No.
I was on my way to... Now I... Come again.
Oh, it's you.
Hexagon of dubious Nintendo multiplayer. I thought about it.
Isn't that just every Nintendo multiplayer game?
I think there's a special kind of dubious Nintendo multiplayer, though, like your Metroid Prime 2 versus mode.
What about the Metroid soccer game?
Yeah, that would be a dubious Nintendo multiplayer.
I'm going to stay out here.
Just don't stay out here too.
That game's just
I
sad.
won't.
Federation Force, yeah. Like Triforce Heroes. Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes. That game's pretty fucked, right?
I don't know.
I've never played it because I didn't have two friends who also had 3DSs and wanted to play it. And, you know, Four Swords Adventures, having seen the Connectivity compadres play that game, I think that game might be a fucking nightmare.
The ship carried its new crew swiftly across the waves, pursuing the
So what you're saying is we should do a deep listens version of it.
I'm saying that none of us are Dan Reichert,
Zale, can you see any
thankfully, but also
we would still suck.
It would still be bad. There would still be violence.
That one looks like it could do.
Where? Ah, well done, Zale. That'll do us nicely. Helmsman!
So the group dropped anchor in a beautiful cove.
Yeah, there are parts of this game that it really amazes me that they crammed this much game and this much technical prowess into a Wii disc.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely looks like a...
What is it?
It looks like a higher fidelity Final Fantasy 12 in a lot of ways.
Yeah, there's
Yurik
the
and
one
Mariah
thing
both asked me if
that
they could go
is
ashore
really
onto the
problematic is the anti-aliasing.
Yeah.
Because there is none.
We talked about it.
Yeah,
but
I told them that it's too
almost
dangerous
every
to go
game.
wandering around in an unexplored area.
When you consider
No matter
that,
what
like,
their
you couldn't
reasons
even
were,
get
they both
reliable
seemed
16:9
awfully troubled
support
about something.
at the launch
I think
era
there might be more to
Wii
it.
games, like
Could you
this
go
game.
and find out what's got them so worked up?
fine,
I'll
given
let
the
you decide whether to let
circumstances.
them go or not.
It's also one of those games where if you ported this up to a modern
I have
console
all kinds of good
and smoothed everything out and put it in 4K, it'd probably look pretty good. But also, like, this came out alongside Xenoblade Chronicles,
You come
which,
again.
as impressive as this is, Xenoblade Chronicles...
Xenoblade Chronicles is doing things that a Wii should not do.
We had full 8 gig DVDs. Yeah, I mean, so did the 16.
I wonder how many PS3 games actually use the full Blu-ray. It's probably like MGS4.
They didn't, for PS2 games, they didn't really have to compress anything anywhere near as much, so I bet a lot of those games are way bigger than you expect.
That's also true.
The other thing is, a lot of PS3 games required you to install it to the drive.
What are you doing down here, Mirania?
Because that disc
Which I don't
read
think
speed
you need.
was
Found some
terrible.
random small I was just
Not fast
examining
enough.
them.
No, you're right. I don't recognize any
I'm
of
pretty
these.
sure. I
God,
don't
remember
think there
how
were any
loud the
360 games you
PS3
had to
disc
install.
drive
They
was?
used to grow everywhere.
Like,
you
late
think these
era
flowers are
PS3
beautiful
games made
too?
that fucking console sound like a jet engine.
In the forest right
I have a
in the
PS3
spring,
right here.
blossoms like
I
these
know.
would dance across the whole sky.
Anything that was like the last year and a half to
Though, of
2
course,
years
that
almost
forest no
always
longer
made your
exists.
PS3 sound like it was a fucking
Because of
jet
the war.
turbine.
No, I don't actually know the reason.
I mean, the
It was as if the
360
forest
was
had
no
simply
stranger
lost
to
the energy to go on living. It just
Yeah,
withered away. That's why I set out on this journey. To find out the reason why.
I do wish this had more colors than
you
UE3 gray.
See
Yeah.
something happening.
Hey, look, it also has UE3
All of the
blue.
world's forests
Yeah, because I
White.
gave Zale a blue jacket.
And you think this island has escaped that fate somehow?
I mean, that's
So it
probably the
seems.
worst symptom of this era, right?
If I could
Yeah.
go ashore and investigate further,
At least it's not light
I might be
bloomed
able
to
learn
shit.
something new.
There's definitely some light bloom happening here.
Wait for the remake.
But also, this was by the time this came out,
This was the whole reason you
light
set out on
bloom
this
had
journey,
people had
right?
realized that turning the light bloom up to 10 all the time is a
If
bad
there's
idea.
any chance of finding out
I
why the
ha-
land is
yeah,
dying,
boy.
I think you should
Thank you, Zale.
When Joku and I played Perfect Dark Zero.
Uh-huh.
A good game.
No, it is not. Boy, you can just see where that game was just going to be an original Xbox game, but like
An island.
they just
Deserted,
slapped a light
somehow
bloom
teeming with life.
somewhere so that
Zale and
you
the
could
others
it
headed
looked
deep
more
into the
new.
forest, hoping to learn its secrets.
What is I have a challenge for the audience at home. What is peak light bloom? Is it Oblivion? Is it Fable 1?
No, it's Fable 2, dude.
Is it Fable 2?
Fable 2. Fable 2.
I have this Xbox is right here.
I have an Xbox with Fable 2 on it as well.
Yeah.
So,
There are
like,
scenes
I
and
played-
environments in. Sorry.
I streamed Oblivion on 360 not too long ago. I called my stream Blue Oblivion and then was surprised at like maybe I just expected way more bloom, and there was a lot of bloom. There wasn't quite as much bloom as I remembered.
Now, Fable 2, there are entire environments where it is unintelligible what you're looking at. Like, it's actively difficult to see what is on your screen because of the light bloom. And then it's like refracting and
This place is
reflecting
just
off of
bursting
the
with
water to
nature.
where it's like, is this a body of water or is
Wonderful.
Is the ground just gold? Like,
I've never
it's
seen a forest
genuinely
like
difficult
this.
to go back to that game.
Oh,
Yeah, play Fable 3 instead.
But then you have to deal with Fable
Hey.
3,
These are the flowers you showed me.
a game that punishes the player
I've
for
never met
being
anyone like you,
nice
Mirania.
with its
I know
because
you're a
it's
mercenary, but you look so natural in this forest.
A dick?
Like you're part
because it's like Peter Molyneux being like, sometimes you have to be bad.
Remember, you can't use the start button to pause the game. It
No,
just
because
boots
instead
to
you
the
go
UI, remember?
into that menu where the movable menu with John Cleese.
I don't actually know what my parents look like.
Like, I like
I was raised by
that
the
Syndicate
Guardian
game, but there are some levels in that Syndicate game
What's a
where it is that the light bloom and the neon lights are just
Beautiful living being,
overwhelming.
pure shimmering
I mean,
light.
but
You
also,
walk
like,
up to a
I would
door, you walk up
argue-
to a door and it glows, and it's a metal door. There's no reason or an excuse for that.
I would argue that that's part of that game's.
No,
that's a pretty
I
good part
find
of that
I
game.
find
Just
parts of that game. I find parts, that, especially how it handles like reflections. I find parts of that game to be just like
But it wasn't enough.
like inexcusable.
We're having a moment with this character who has said 3 lines before here.
No matter what.
I thought he was falling for the other girl.
Yeah. No, but he's learning that.
This very day.
What she's like, why did the forest near my hometown die? And that's. Look at that! Oh, skeletons.
So, as far as like Syndicate 2012's like visuals, that game's like cyberpunk aesthetic it starts off in like really ostentatious, like glamorous areas that you're kind of just blasting your way through. And I don't know,
Again,
I feel like
any
that
outdoor
works for me.
environment I find is too much. Any outdoor, like all of the ones that are like atrium-based environments are way too much. With the light blue. Like, there's just like multiple environments where it's like, what the fuck is this? Is this even an explosion? Like, what is going on? And it's just too much.
It's been long enough since I played that game.
It's visually a very good game. I should sign back into my Origin account so I don't lose it, so I can re-download Syndicate 2020. Or just go get it from somewhere else. And when I say get it from somewhere else, I mean I know
We've
it's not
already
sale
transitioned
anymore.
your account over to their new system.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the Origin has been completely.
I know it's now EA.
Yes, now it's the EA Play app. But yeah.
But it's still the same account.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of EA games that I need to play, Dragon Age: The Veilguard.
You could just skip it.
But I was gifted it by a friend for Christmas.
Okay, well then I guess.
Who
I guess just
gifted
play
it to me maliciously.
That doesn't seem like a malicious gift. That game seems fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised when we had our discussion of like worst light bloom, Raiden, that you didn't mention like parts of Heavenly Sword.
Oh fuck.
Right?
Yeah, but that's more the light
No,
bloom is
man.
awful, but
There
the
are like
frame rate
ways
is-
in which like your armor glows a radiant sun glow, and it's actively difficult to just like keep your eyes on the screen.
Sure, but I think that game's bigger problem is frame rate.
Yeah, the bigger problem in that game is that it's running at like sub 20 FPS as soon as there are more than 2 guys on screen. I wish. No. Oh. Oh. What is it? It's a
Hey,
giant
take a look at
footprint.
This
Do we get to fight a
footprint is
T-Rex?
That's a guardian's footprint.
Wait. You're saying this island has a guardian too?
It must do. Let's follow the footprints.
Are
The
we
Guardian
ready
might
for
know
Switch
something
pre-orders
about
on
why the land is
Thursday?
dying.
A door. Zale, check it
Are
out.
we gonna line outside our? Are we gonna line outside our local GameStops, brothers? I'm gonna put down 600 smackaroos.
I'm not gonna line up outside my local GameStop. I'll look on certain various websites to see if there are any pre-orders still up. When I get around to it, there won't be, but I'll look.
But what if I went out? What if I lined up outside my local GameStop? But the problem is I would probably have to line up too early. And I would have to get up at an unreasonable hour.
I wonder if you could, I wonder if you get away with it these days since everything's being done online.
Yeah, that's the thing is like
What's this?
Maybe?
Oh no.
What you saying I'll know about?
Chris, do you want to play a since you're on break, you want to play a fun decided
It doesn't open.
magical
Wait. It's got ivy growing all over it.
To answer
burn it
Justin's
off.
question, don't look up why Kanye West is trending on multiple social media services.
I'm not going to.
I never do.
I never do.
Alright, well, let's pull
this
up
one-
I need a tab.
Wait.
This one is
Mirania. Wow. I've never seen.
man.
Wait, you're telling me a mentally ill person who?
No, this one's a big woof.
Okay.
A big woof.
Woof woof.
You know what?
Boot up
I am
type
definitely
girl.
not going to look it up because considering what I've
I'm
heard about
not
it
going
in
to
the past,
see it.
could be. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
My back has been acting up recently.
Man needs help.
Yeah.
Serious
Yeah.
help.
And it's
So
too
you,
late.
you look
Maybe
at
he's not getting
headlines.
it.
Mirania's
That's
faster than she
it.
looks.
And, well, it really needs to be said. Okay.
Hey, look at that. Think we can walk on them?
Oh right.
Come on,
Huh?
let's catch up with her.
I love being
Want me
able
to
to
start now.
take cover and then vault over my homies. Just go.
I have
Whoop.
bad news, guys.
Whoop, whoop,
I
whoop.
think I have actually retrained
What?
my brain to actively accept the keyboard controls for
Whoa,
Type 0.
they're not
Okay,
too
what if
stable.
you plugged in that controller instead?
I mean, I've already reprogrammed my brain. Why
What
would
if
I
you
want
plugged
to
in that
reprogram
controller
it?
instead?
What if
You could do that.
you were a little kinder to your friends?
I'm not.
and
I'm not kind to you because you need
needs-
tough love.
You're going to learn one day. So.
Daddy, I don't want to learn unless you
Too bad.
spank me.
Nope. I
No, that's
cannot
how you
offer
just
that
get thrown
service for
into
you.
the river.
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot offer that service. This is not that kind of establishment.
So I'm gonna go ahead. If it's okay with you, I guess I'll start.
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna basically play this through and then.
Here we go. Do you want to watch a man lose his fucking mind
Not
playing
especially.
a game? Anyways, so again, just to review. If I am not playing this game well, or you perceive me not playing this game well,
You literally bought a controller.
Even the plants are attacking us.
I am still
This
playing
forest
with
is
the
getting
keyboard,
weird
waiting for
fast.
the controller to come through.
We'd better hurry up. Or
I
we'll
bought
not
a
catch
standard
Mirania in
ass Xbox Series X
time.
controller.
Yeah, let's go.
Those are nice. Those are nice controllers.
They're good. They're good.
Yeah, they're good, affordable-ish controllers. But anyways, so there's no mouse controls. The left analog stick is WASD, which is not the problem, but the right analog stick is 8, 4, 5, 6. And again, as I have pointed out, if you are like me and you prefer 10 keyless keyboards, that makes this game unplayable on the 10 keyless keyboard. Because then you have to use 8, 4, 5, and 6 on the number keys right below the function keys.
Yeah, that's why I use a numpad.
And for reasons that I've made very clear, this game does not allow you to rebind the keys, so you are stuck here. It does have the inverted controls in here, but that just flips WASD to the right analog stick and 8, 4, 5, and 6 to the left analog stick, so it's just inverted controls. Otherwise, I did replay the mission. There was something that was pointed out to me in a comment, and I have decided to do something unprecedented, which is to say, I booted up an older save and then replayed that first mission. Not for leveling, which I don't feel like I especially need to do. Characters did die in the second playthrough, but as was pointed out to me, I skipped doing my first side quest, and that is once again, this fucking game. Escape is not open menu. It is fucking, do you want to quit the game? This is gonna be the death of me. It's actually gonna be the death of me.
Alright, well, I'm gonna dip out before this thing kills you. I look forward to playing tabletop.
Yeah.
Later this week.
That's not. Don't fucking freak me out like that. You made it seem like tomorrow was Friday.
I
you
wish.
On for the rest of this week.
I wish
I'll
probably be back in this chat every night like I always am.
I was gonna say, like, why are you? You triggered.
I don't know. I was just looking for something to say. Listen, my brain is an idiot. I don't know. I was just looking for something. I'll talk to you later.
Another thing that kind of weirds me out is that when you are in the overworld, you can't level up your characters. You can only use them up, level them up in those save crystals where you can swap your characters. So again, I was kind of surprised to find out that you can go back to this city, like talk to fools. Hey, what's up? Bangles. Alright, so because this game has a ton of characters, I feel like you don't really get a good idea in terms of when you want to buy equipment or weapons. It's like, hey, you can buy a riot shield. Hey, you can buy gauntlets. Here are the characters that can equip this. I'm not going to show you what any of the stats are for that. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that sucks. But that's also a reflection of this game doesn't actually know how to manage its character. The answer, that's maybe tied to... So again, like, parts of this game look fine. Parts of this game are definitely PSP energy. I know I've mentioned this before, but I have actually started to boot up and test out my PS Vita that I bought. So this is such a weird setup. So this entire town, they justify being this one little plaza because it's rebuilding after the conflict that you did all your stuff in. Look, Jutsu, I realize you don't care. Could you actually check the hockey scores for me?
No, I'm good.
Could you please check the hockey scores for me, though?
I'm not doing it.
I love how
I'm currently doing something else.
I love your national pastime more than you.
I mean, good for you. When I am done this, I might check it. Be patient.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, Mirania, don't go off on your own like that again.
I got a question mark sword.
Yes, I learnt my lesson. I'm really sorry for the mess that I caused.
Does this side quest literally
okay.
talk to every
You were just
fucking
so happy you
person
couldn't help yourself,
in this
right?
plaza? I hate
Yes.
this. This is the worst. Alright, fine. I need everyone to...
Oh,
Oh,
it looks
man.
like a dead end.
Okay.
Wait,
Here.
it looks like a gap in the rocks.
Can you go? Alright, yep, everybody move. At least you can do them in groups. The mayor's giving a reconstruction address. Is it going to be a horrible political disappointment that sets back relations of peoples and progress, societal progress for a generation? That's the only reconstruction I know.
Mm-hmm. That's what Reconstruction did.
No, I meant that the failure of Reconstruction set back the nation. That's what I meant. I stand by the, let's say, not so controversial stance of the failure of Reconstruction as a reflection of people not doing the right thing.
Life energy had been the guardian source of life.
And also
The
a
lives
corrupt
of
bargain
both were shared,
that needed to solve a political election.
As the forest's
Oh,
power
fuck.
waned,
God damn it.
the guardian
Again.
died.
I did the thing again. No, I don't want to quit. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Oh, Zale. Thank
Brayden,
you so
do you
much
think
for
that
helping
Samuel
me to
Tilden
investigate
would
the
have been a good
forest.
president?
Don't worry about it.
I'm not going to
Besides,
respond to
in the end,
that. That wasn't my
we didn't
area
learn
of
anything new
emphasis.
about why the land is down.
Oh, really?
No, I was
But it did
pre-Civil
renew my
War.
determination. I couldn't have done it without you, Zale.
Actually, you know, when I was in, I'll say this. When I was in Europe, or European studies, my area was Russia, and boy howdy, I'm not exactly gonna be using that for a while.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I got a LaCie crystal. Let me check what that means. Okay, so it said.
All right, let's raid you.
Do you know what the Phantomas are used for?
No.